I will briefly introduce about the telecenter concept later. First, I would like to introduce the research context of this paper. Sometime you have heard about this is my structure of the presentation, but I think it's a very short, and then I would prefer to go to the introduction. Sri Lanka is a South Asian country, and then if I go through the profile to give a brief introduction about Sri Lanka, now we are in middle income country, and then we have HDI rank as 73. Since this paper discuss about ICT, I would like to discuss some aspects of some ICT trends. Now here you can see internet penetration. According to the World Bank, today we have 25% of internet penetration, and when we compare the South Asia, it's about 16. And then when we go to the mobile cellular subscriptions, it's more than 100%. This should be, I think I did a mistake. This percentage should be more than 100%. But you know, there's a problem. Normally, these data prepared based number of subscriptions. The problem is sometimes one person may have more than one subscriptions. Then, although it says more than 100%, it's a little bit lower than 100%. Then I would like to discuss about estate sector. And before go to the estate sector, I will explain why we focus on the estate sector. I would like to start from the previous presentation when we talk about digital equity, digital divide. As we know, especially in developing countries, we don't have resources to provide same service to the urban areas and rural areas. If you go to hospital or education, we can see this difference. Then ICT, it is big. Then when we go to study about the ICT facilities, then we found that this estate sector is very special. In Sri Lanka, we discuss about three sectors: urban, rural, and estate. I think urban and rural are very common in other countries. This estate sector is a special area in Sri Lanka. When Sri Lanka was a British colony, Indian Tamil people, they bring, I think, about 500,000 people to the mountain areas because they want to plant tea. Then these people attach to a tea plantation. Then this tea plantation is providing all facilities for these people. They will provide hospital, education, employment, and also this mountain areas very difficult to reach. Then actually these people are kind of locked people in one place. Up to now, there are some places they don't have proper communication between other people. Then we decided to study about this estate sector, and we have given information about percentage and other things in our paper. Then as I discussed, when we talk about the digital divide, the government think they have a responsibility to avoid. I think it is very difficult to avoid, but to reduce the digital divide. Then telecenter concept introduced in Sri Lanka as a kind of solution to address this digital divide. Again, I want to emphasize this concept with the keynote speaker's presentation about although I say telecenters, you may have different names. Then I will explain briefly. The telecenter is a place. Normally, they have pay computers and some ICT services. They will provide service for the community at a lower rate. Otherwise, it is not different from a normal business firm. Then when we talk about telecenters, the government initiated telecenter concept to give technical resources, for example, email, internet, some printing facilities. But later they expand this concept to broaden to border the objectives, including poverty reduction, social and economic development, and peace building. Then I think I have explained briefly about the concept of telecenter and then T-state areas in Sri Lanka, and then I would like to explain about my research question, what kind of telecenters today available in these T-state areas, and also how they are used in local population. We followed explorative case study and we went to T-state areas. First I would say now I live in Sweden, but my home country is Sri Lanka. I traveled several times to these areas and with my research colleagues, and then we had a series of discussions. I think I don't want to go through the numbers. Then we found there are two types of telecenters called Nanasala. The Nanasala is a Sinhalese term, that it means wisdom centers. And then Prajashakti is a Tamil word. It means community empowerment. These both concepts, you can say telecenters. Now here, I will just show you about these places. It look like very nice, but when we go to the infrastructure, it is very difficult. Then here I would like to discuss about attitude towards telecenters. First, we interviewed T-state managers. Actually, before go to the discussion, I had a feeling, as I explained earlier, this T-state has introduced a lot of things for these people. And they want to retain these people in the T-state as leave-plucking people and as laborers. Then we thought T-state managers, they don't want to give kind of facilities for these people because they will think then they will leave the tea factory or tea plantations. But when we discuss with T-state managers, our initial perception was changed. They all appreciate about this telecenter concept, and they want to educate these people because they believe if the community is educated and if they have ICT facilities, although they are doing kind of labor kind of activities, easily communicate and easily educate about the working environment and other things that they want to communicate. And they encourage to provide more facilities through these telecenters. And then we discuss about telecenter staff. We don't have time to discuss about all details, but we have given some detail. Normally these telecenter staff, they don't have a very big salary when we compare with other positions. But they are very happy about the service that they are providing to the community, because the people closely work with them, and they are happy about what they are offering to the community. But they want to increase the services, and also they want to increase the facilities. The problem is, then later I will discuss, when we discuss about challenges, they don't have enough resources. Then we discuss with visitors. Then I want to mention, we discuss about generation gap. As we know, I think now in every country, we are teaching ICT as a subject. In all developing countries too. Although they don't have computers, they have included at a kind of normal sessions. When we go to these telecenters, we found that this telecenter access is limited for the youth and also kids. But we highly appreciate if there is a way that the adults can communicate, because they don't have any opportunities to use ICT and services. Right, now I would like to discuss here about the how they are using telecenters, the present situation. Basically, they use these telecenters as a access point for the ICT infrastructure. As I explained earlier, the internet connection is very low. Also, because of the mountains, they don't have electricity. Because these telecenters, they use as a kind of access points for internet printing and also to use some other ICT infrastructure. Also, they use these centers as a community centers. For example, if I go to Colombo, our main city, there are so many internet cafes. Then I can pay money and then I can use a computer. But if I ask, okay, I don't know how to download this, definitely he will angry with me because he don't want to teach or help me. He want to sell his product. But in this, telecenters are different. Then in addition to these services, probably these people are not familiar with these technologies. Then the telecenter manager or instructors, they will help to use, and also actually they will tell some additional things about the technology. Then also another aspect is training. Now, especially in Sri Lanka, then we have identified ICT is a kind of opportunity. If kids want to be a kind of high-level person, he should be in the ICT field. Then these telecenters has started very small training program, some formal one and some informal ones. After school time, although we have ICT subject in the school time, they don't have computers. Sometimes they have only 30 minutes or they're sharing computers. Then when they go to these telecenters, they also have very limited, but since they are living in near to the telecenters, they can find a convenient time. These are the services up to now. And then we want to discuss about future of telecenters. When I start my presentation, I show you there is a trend that number of internet connection, cellular phones, it is increasing. Then there is a rumor about now telecenters not important because the hardware cost is reducing and then people can buy computers and smartphones is very smartphones is very cheap, then they can access internet. But when we go to these areas, then we found it is not true. Although they have computers, although they have smartphones, telecenters can play a vital role in these areas. Here we can categorize, or we can say these are the ways that telecenters can support for these community areas. A distribution node for education. When we discuss with these telecenters, they have connection with the schools. They are preparing some special classes to these rural communities. Students know about these places and then they go and they get kind of educational support. Also, these telecenters use as gateways for e-learning, e-health, e-business, and e-governance. But when we go to this item, actually we can use telecenters as gateways, but now I would like to say it's the use is about 0%. Now Sri Lanka has introduced a lot of e-governance services and also a lot of information related to the health, and also we have e-learning initiatives, and also we have some kind of e-business activities. But telecenters don't have, telecenter managers or instructors don't have an idea about these services. And then when we talk about the people, they also don't have any idea about these services. Then we found there should be since this rural community closely work with these telecenters, telecenters can be used as a kind of gateway to introduce these services to the community. And also we found that telecenters can be used as technical support services, basic computer training. Now, I think it is the main service still very famous among the community. And also peripherals, providing facility, equipments for the community, and support and repair. Sometime, I know sometime when I'm in university, although these educated people, sometimes they don't know how to reset mobile phone. And sometimes when they have a small technical problem in computers, sometimes they are struggling, but in cities it's okay. They can just call or they can go to a place and they can get the service. But when we are going to these rural areas, they have to travel about 40 kilometers or 50 kilometers. And definitely they will, although they have these resources, there is no sustainability if they don't have a proper support or facilities to getting rid of these issues. Yes, then when we are going to discuss about the future of telecenters in these state areas, we found these are the challenges. The language is a main issue because this telecenter community talking, their language is Tamil, but the content in English. Then these telecenters can provide a kind of service to help translating these resources and networking. Then there are so many telecenters and they repeat same resources and they don't have a proper communication among these telecenters. Then there should be a kind of networking between telecenters to provide a good service for the community. And also they're raising awareness. Although there are a lot of facilities can help to the communities, the awareness is very low. Then we hope it's a challenge how to provide this awareness. And then infrastructure, internet and electricity, then Sri Lankan government had initiated but not completed yet. We have given information about our paper. And the most important is sustainability. Since these communities should earn money to survive, then there's an issue of then how they can not as a very big profit, but they should earn money to invest the infrastructure. Yes, thank you very much. I think I'm a little bit late.